record. Here we go. Part 3 of... Oh, God, how many parts are there going to be?
I don't know.
We are on part 3. There's 3 more, so there's going to be 6 parts.
Oh, boy.
And this is the longest video out of them.
Oh, boy, indeed.
Yep.
By 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
You guys ready?
As ready as I'll
Yeah,
ever
no,
be.
but I mean, I guess.
Okay. It's like Caveman when he wasn't ready for deathmatch.
I like that there's an random video called Bryce versus Skylar. Like, those guys had to play lacrosse, right? Just based on the names.
Probably.
Alright, I'm ready to do this.
Alright.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, play.
I like that they're burying. They're like giving it away with the epic takedown in the name of the video.
Yep. Also, they're using UFC brand gloves.
Are they, or are they just never last? Oh no, it's tap out.
They're using tap out.
Oh my
Tap
god,
out,
I was gonna say,
oh.
now that we're moving to MMA, there's gonna be a severe influx of affliction
Tap out and, like, a
type
ton of
gear.
other shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
You tell they mean business because one guy's got camo cargo pants on.
I noticed that. I'm like, this is one where it's like, yeah, these two idiots are not dressed well for this at all. And this looks like
Plus
to be in
one
the
is
middle of the
wearing, like-
winter.
One's wearing, like, green lounge pants.
Well, on the plus side, they're wearing shoes, so their feet won't get cut up. But on the
Yep.
negative side, they're in MMA where you can kick with your shoes.
Yep. But they're gonna kick in properly and probably go.
So I was gonna say, so
forward.
oddly enough, the guy who's really good in this promotion where you can wear shoes is Billy Steel-Toed Boots Johnson. Oddly enough, wins by a head kick so many times.
This is-
Don't know what it is.
I guess he's just really
I
good
just
at
realized,
head
I just
kicks.
realized I said
Yep.
Billy Johnson, where white shoes Johnson instead. Oh well. I'm like terrified of opening. Oh yeah, that is a rock. That is rock solid. I'm not gonna be opening that soda anytime soon. So right before we recorded, I ran out to my car because I had like a couple of like those fridge packs of soda in it, and it's been really cold, and they've been in there for a couple of weeks, and I just never brought them inside. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get myself a soda, and I'm like, no, I'm not. Not at least not for a half hour.
Ironically, I'm looking at this. This came out February 13th.
Ah, happy
This just
anniversary!
celebrated its 1 year
Happy
anniversary.
anniversary to both Nader and Jake.
Yep. Also, what kind of name is fucking Nader?
Ralph Nader?
He's going by his last
Sure.
name. Is that his first name or last name?
Here's an answer, Blake.
Yes.
Yes.
It's one man. It's one word name. It's like Prince or Cher. Oh, stops
Oh,
randomly.
mouth bleed.
Oh, your mouth's bleeding. Was that Mickey Mouse doing commentary?
I guess it's a little kid, probably. I love how the camera's on autofocus, so it keeps like trying to focus in on their shirts, so the colors keep shifting
Oh,
around.
really? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Take him down, Jake. Ho-ho! Take him down, Jake.
Woohoo! Do something!
They're scared too.
I'm starting to feel like I want to be like Joe Rogan on this one. Like, really smart what Jake is doing. Just circling, just moving around. Really, really excellent technique from him. Also, I love drugs. Have I told you about the drugs I love? Let me tell you about how much drugs I take and all the hyperbaric chambers I sleep in. I sleep in multiple ones. They're layered. Really awesome. Also, I train, but I don't really train. I train at the same level that CM Punk basically trained. That's a true story about Joe Rogan, by the way.
Who's out of UFC 200
No shit. He was never in it, to be honest.
Yep.
Let's call a spade a shovel.
because of a back injury he needs surgery on.
I love that the guy just turned his back to him. That's good.
Yeah, smart idea.
That's very smart.
A smart idea when you can grapple.
I want to see someone just get dumped on their head, which there is an epic takedown. So maybe that will be the.
It's a picture perfect German. The guy does.
I
like,
would
a
love
rolling
it
German and
actually
kills
if
him.
someone got dumped on their head. I mean, that to me would be an epic takedown.
But for them, it's probably just like
Take him
he
down.
grabs them and they probably like fall to the ground with a loud impact.
It's gonna be like a rather good textbook single leg, and it's gonna be like, whoa,
Yep.
holy shit.
It was an epic takedown.
Well, it'd be epic if he actually did something that required real technique. That'd be cool. I love how the dude's like, oh my god. And this is something that like I had to stop doing the very first time I started sparring, which and I'm kind of embarrassed, but it's like everyone does it in the beginning. Is like he gets instructions from I guess his corner or one of the dudes watching, and he keeps turning to look at him. It's like stop looking at him, focus on the fight. Just listen with your ears, not your eyes, dummy.
The best is when people do that and then they get
Oh, of
hit.
course. Well, that's what you do when someone turns away and they're not paying attention to you. You hit them. Not like in life, of course, but like,
Oh, what's that over
hey,
there?
pay attention to me! Whack! Jesus, what an asshole! That's that same guy who punched the horse.
Jesus.
Guy is out of control. Why? I should have known. He had one boxing glove on.
Yeah.
Fear of the one-gloved
I
man.
am the one. Yeah, it's very,
Fear not
that's very
Winsky.
Harrison Ford and the one-gloved man. It's like the fugitive knockoff that never happened. Oh my god.
I love how he keeps trying to pad the punch, but he's not doing it properly.
Oh, he's trying to like parry it. Yeah,
Yeah.
dumb.
Because my coach, when we do
Pad
spar the
kick.
coaches, he
Pad
loves
kick.
doing that where he pads. And he does that just to... Oh! I think we're getting close to the epic takedown.
Could be an epic takedown. Let's see.
Epic takedown!
This is pretty epic. It's just a guy being punched.
And the
Love me!
This is. Oh my god. Why even?
dude.
Dude, I think he's making love to your leg.
That was great. That was just great. Like, no, I would have just let him hang out on my leg and just punched him in the face a lot of times.
I got me fired up though.
Hey you guys, this is pretty funny,
Yeah,
right?
for real.
I think the guy in the camo pants has something wrong with him.
Well, yeah, he's doing backyard
Well,
MMA.
what do you mean?
I think more so than usual, because he keeps talking. He sounds like this.
He's probably wearing like a mouth guard.
All right, let's see. Let's see if they keep patting the punches.
Don't wear 'em out though.
Patty cake, baker's man.
Man.
It actually worked with the
You
rhythm.
went-
It actually worked with the rhythm. That was pretty fun. I didn't expect
Yeah,
that to
is there a
work.
certain time I'm supposed to
It
stop,
usually never
stop
works
it
when I try to do stuff like
for
that.
the end round?
I'm like so pleased that it worked. That's the best thing about this video so far, because there hasn't been an epic takedown yet.
Yo,
Because there's nothing happening. What did you guys do for your Valentine's Day?
I was at a con. Yeah, my girlfriend actually, she had to go back home yesterday, so and since we were at a con this weekend, we kind of just delayed our Valentine's plans till next weekend, because that's just easier and there's less. It's not as hard to make reservations on a weekend when it's like everyone is doing the exact same thing. So we dressed up in costumes and we wandered around the convention center.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
and right now I'm sitting
Um,
watching Backyard MMA, and I put monster trucks on the television, and I feel like I have too many teeth for this.
Too many teeth and not enough chew.
Yeah, I should just be like, I was between videos, I was snacking on some like leftover pulled pork. I should have just like shoved a bunch of the pulled pork into the side of my gums and just like had a nice little bowl, just like coughing my head for the entire time.
I ended up spending it the most nerdiest way possible. I played video games and then watched Godzilla.
I don't know.
movies.
I was at an anime con where people were cosplaying as stuff. Like I think that's pretty high on the nerd quotient.
Yeah.
I actually was watching, rewatching the last CZW pay-per-view, which was a really good.
Was there another one?
pay-per-view,
Was there another
I
one
must- I
since
might
Cage
say.
of Death? Or were you talking about Cage of Death?
I was talking about the latest one, CZW 17.
Oh, is that one? When did that happen? Okay,
Saturday.
okay, so literally Saturday was that what happened? Okay, I wasn't sure if you were like watching it on like delay or something. I gotcha. Cool. I was CCW superstar George Gatton on this show?
I don't
Okay,
believe
that's a
so.
shame.
Not very many people.
Because
was
George
there.
George
I know
Gatton
Team
equals
Tremendous.
ratings is what I know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Take him down, Drake.
Go Gatton, go.
He keeps the guy in the green pants keeps widening his stance, but he can't because his pants won't stretch.
You know,
that
I think
far.
George Gatton could beat both these guys in an actual fight. Like not a
Oh,
pro
yeah.
wrestling match. I think George Gatton would easily be able to take either of these guys. Probably both. I appreciate their their true to form, old school UFC love, because they're basically just doing super fight rules where there's like no rounds. They're just
You're
gonna
out.
fight until someone falls over from it.
An idea I
Or-
had for that, for like I shut up for watching this on the tube,
Mhm.
is go back and watch the first UFC.
It doesn't, I've done it. It's not the first few, like the first like after about 15 minutes, it doesn't get that good.
Ah.
It's because I've watched them, and there's some really fun stuff, and then it gets kind of awful. Like it's not as fun. Yeah, take him down. Come on. Oh my god, he just did like one of those. He did one of those martial arts movies, like resetting things. He was like,
I just want to see somebody take down.
It's like he was gonna set up and do a double palm strike to the chest. And
yeah, like it was like okay, are you like harnessing your chi or whatever the fuck they say?
chi ki, whatever the fuck it is.
Yes.
Skylar's behind me, so.
I don't mind.
Oh my god, there's like a child watching this.
I don't mind.
Like
I think the child is.
I think it's one of their kids.
Poor guys. Their satellite reception wasn't that great, so they wasn't able to watch the new UFC
Yes.
going on, so they had to reenact it themselves.
Exactly. No, I'm Anderson Silva. No, I'm Anderson Silva. I bet they argue over who gets to be Anderson Silva. They totally do.
So which one's breaking your leg?
Yeah, right.
Breaking your leg and then spending the rest of the year out.
Can I talk about how much I enjoyed that UFC didn't give a fuck and we're just like, we're gonna show that replay as many times as we fucking want.
Yep.
And how gross it was and how they shouldn't have done it, but I thought it was just hilarious. Oh my god. I'm still waiting, by the way, for the epic takedown!
It probably comes in the last 30
Oh, I'm
seconds.
sure. It better be. If they're gonna work this if this is gonna be a work like pro wrestling, you gotta save it for the end. But you gotta like put it in the title so people know to stick around for it. It'll actually be great if they troll us and there's no epic takedown at all.
We're 12
Did you
minutes
say I
in,
wet myself?
and- What?
Oh my god.
I wouldn't tell him that.
I want to watch him go for that spinning back fist because I want to
I
see
bet
if
it
he's even
wasn't-
trying to do it right, because he almost was. That's what's scaring me, is that he almost was.
Sometimes a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, like
so-
I mean, it's very clear. We don't have to be like, oh look, these guys don't know what they're doing. They're not trained. It's like, of course they're not. We know that. But like, I mean, it's like so it doesn't make sense to be like, oh well, look what these things they're doing wrong, because of course they are. This is the point. But like I almost want to see. Nice. Okay, there we go. Fix that.
That's a nice house.
I was really hoping that like it would just be like them off camera, and then you just see one of them fall into frame, like knocked out. It's like, oh, we missed it. Sorry, guys.
Or no, one gets thrown across the
It'd
frame.
be just great. Yeah, and that was the epic takedown. I hope it's off that
Just-
that deck over there in the house. I hope they fight all the way up the stairs, and then the epic takedown is off the balcony. That would be great.
Funny thing is, one of the backyard shows we watched recently, they had a Royal Rumble variant,
Okay,
and it's on a trampoline.
lovely. So people are
And the
getting
guy gets into the Rumble by jumping off the roof.
lovely.
I gave you my hips.
He gave you...
What is he even
Yeah.
saying?
My whole
Like,
side right here.
okay.
I think it was like, I gave you my ribs. Ah.
Yeah, he was just like, hey, I gave you this side here.
Can't do that. I'm not taking wrestle. I think about a cross-face cradle.
Crawl Space Freddy?
I don't
That-
even know. I don't
I was
care.
just saying.
I can't tell you how little I care about what they have to say.
I'm trying to think. Crawl Space Freddy, is that like some kind
No,
of
I think you said Crossface Cradle.
Oh.
Like he's
Oh.
totally like I appreciate the fact that he's just punching the crap out of him. Like he's not even. Okay, now he's actually moving well. Like I was like, okay, because I can't. It's like, that's always the first thing you can see is like how's their footwork? Are they moving like fighters, or are they just kind of like lumbering forward and not really keeping a stance? And he's actually just kind of doing that. All right, this fight, by the way, is going for one 25-minute round or until their moms call them in for dinner. Sorry, supper.
Yeah.
It would be supper.
Yep. One of the things I want to do probably for one of the later ones when there's more action and talking is I'm going to turn on
Yeah.
subtitles and see how much the subtitles are wrong.
Oh, gotcha, yeah.
Oh,
Should be circle.
Nettles,
Nettles.
according to the subtitles.
Oh, you've done that now. Lovely.
Yep. He keeps trying to block, but he only uses one arm. Take a sectail, make a shake.
Maybe the other one's a prosthetic. Maybe he's the one-armed
Tell
guy
you what
from that
makes my
earlier
shape.
video.
You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah.
The guy who's punching horses in the mouth and slapping people in the head with the one boxing
It's all
glove.
the same guy. That's why he only had one boxing glove, because he didn't need it, because he only had one arm. This all makes sense. We've cracked the case.
Felt that. I couldn't hear you talk.
He didn't talk.
First I go, woo!
Like a herd.
I heard it.
We all heard it. Heard
We all
on.
heard it.
We are still waiting on the epic takedown, in case you have forgotten.
He keeps trying to pad it, but the guy's going for body shots. You don't pad body shots. And it's starting to annoy me. Because it isn't working, obviously, because it keeps getting punched.
And then he just, I think that was his hair. I don't think he actually got hit there.
Got hurt. Surprise right there now.
According to the subtitles, he said Chef.
Scratch me.
Maybe Jeff's the dude on the camera.
Yes.
Take
Not
down
Jeff. Chef.
Maybe-
C-H-E-F.
Maybe Chef. Maybe Chef is. Maybe they're talking to catering. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's something.
I think
I think you know crawfish.
Crawfish.
Yeah, that's and
You
a
know
tank.
crawfish?
Oh my god.
This
Crawfish
is according
and
to the subtitles.
well, you know, it's. I think it's because Crawfish in the Tank is a popular local radio show.
Kinda want-
Crawfish in the Tank
So
in the
damn
morning.
good.
Crawfish in the
conducted.
Tank in the morning.
Crawfish in the tank.
Crawfish in the Tank in the morning. On WXTZ FM.
Hey, you know what we need to get to do that? Either a
Airline
lot of that
ain't
stuff that
just
Jake's
as
got on his
bad.
bed, or that stuff that
Nothing.
goes up
What
on
the
the
Because
front
they're
hell?
like made
It'll,
around
like,
them. I'm
make the ground warm.
I'm honestly trying to.
IK.
Oh, gotta stop the
Jake,
round. Someone's
things
getting a
like ringing.
call. Someone's getting some Facebook messages.
Buzzing.
Exposing things, going, but not.
What?
I'm reading the subtitles.
Oh, okay.
She said of
She said.
a bomb.
Oh, I hit my bone.
She said of a bomb. I like the tail they're weaving.
come on. Do a takedown. Do that epic
Yes.
takedown.
We're still waiting. The epic
There's one-
takedown.
There's one guy out here in a hoodie. Like a thick hoodie with like thin clothes.
Yeah,
Oh,
we.
this on the-
That's the one thing. Like I
So it's gotta be cold out. The video's almost over, thank God.
Still,
well, it's around February, so I mean.
Oh, spinning back fist, their attempt!
I missed it. I didn't even pay attention to his
Yeah.
to his
It was blue shirt. It was
no, to
sloppy
his
as
form.
hell.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
Basically, he just held his arm out and spun around. His mouth hurts, apparently.
my head hurts.
Same. This shit just...
He got punched in the tonsil. It sounds like
Tonsil.
he just complained about his tonsil, which I love that happened.
My eyes are currently dropping. Like Like I'm actually getting really tired watching this.
The next one should be more
Take him
exciting
down.
because
I
it's
hope so.
EBF for Backyard MMA Lightweight Tournament.
Are we watching the
Oh.
entire tournament?
No, it's only 14 minutes, so it can't be that.
It might be
long.
the entire tournament. Maybe they're really awful. Maybe these fights are all like 2 minutes long, and this is the tournament.
No, I'm sort of hoping that like it's just 14 minutes of knockouts.
Or maybe they're just having like all the first round fights at the
Nick,
same
what thing is
time,
that
and then if you win, you gotta just wait. It's like when they do those team MMA things that are just totally not safe. Like where there's like one dude who, you know, like you're kind of just waiting out. Like if you can start wailing on the other dude after you've won yours.
The stuff that would never ever make it to America because it's shady as fuck.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So it makes it great.
Yep.
I don't know about you.
I love it because it's something like, how can we make MMA more dangerous? Oh, we're at the 20-minute mark. There's only 24 seconds left. That takedown's got to be coming soon.
And it will be epic.
Yep. Oh,
Oh,
strike,
God.
strike, strike. He's got him! He's got him!
Epic takedown.
Yep. And he's immediately back up. He's throwing punches like Big Show throws punches.
This is a really good left hand. Oh, by the way, it ends with, you
Yeah.
alright?
And it's over.
You alright?
I just got epic tooken down. he would have said tooken, because why not?
Yes, yes, you would have.
I'm going to cover up my terrible grammar there. Wow, that was the thing.
That was boring as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at least we got that epic takedown.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I can continue after that. Epic takedown! What can possibly get better than that?
How about a
Yes,
lightweight
yes.
tournament, which I'm sort of hoping the idea would be they're all in the same ring at the same time, and that's all the
I
first
mean,
round.
that I will not accept anything other than that at this point.
It's just a giant gangbang of fists and feet.
Well, I mean, if you want to use that wording, then sure, have at it. A gang banging of fist and... Well, you just titled your own episode, I think.
Yep.
So there you go, enjoy it.
See you for part 4.